guys, it's Kristen with Simply a Steward, and I'm back today with a Rainbow Resources haul. So if you're unfamiliar with Rainbow Resources, maybe you're new to the homeschooling world, then it's a site you can get on and you can buy a lot of good, not just curriculum, but extra things, and you can buy them at a really good price. So a lot of the items, not that they're super cheap, but they're going to be a dollar or a few dollars less on Rainbow Resources usually than they are on Amazon. So I have been shopping a little bit. We're changing a little bit of the stuff in our curriculum, and two, I just wanted to buy some extras. We don't usually spend a lot of money on like extra games and all of those things, but we're trying to incorporate a little more of that into our circle times and our working together, some collaborative games and some fun stuff. So I wanted to go ahead and pick up some stuff. If you are familiar, or if you're not familiar with Rainbow Resources, if you place a order, I think it's $49 or $50, right in there, that range, then you also get free shipping. So there was something I needed right away, and it was significantly cheaper there than it was on Amazon. So I went ahead and I placed an order with more items so that I could go ahead and get the free shipping, because this was stuff that I wanted to buy anyway. It's kind of been on my wish list, and we had enough room in the budget to work it in this month. So without further ado, the first thing we got, and actually this is the only thing I've let the kids open so far, and it's because it was the thing I needed right away, was Explode the Code 2. So this was the only part that was like more or less curriculum. We started, and you'll see in my upcoming like review videos of our curriculum, we started the year with Horizons for my kindergarten son, and I don't know, we got through the first book and he was just having trouble. He was not coming off a daughter who was advanced and still is advanced. He really struggled with his phonics and different things. So we were looking for a different approach, and I had heard a lot about Explode the Code, and we never used it. So after Christmas break, we started using Explode the Code, and he has just blossomed. So we finished the first book, and I wanted to buy the second book so that we could get started with it. And I'm just going to open a couple of the pages here. I can do a more significant flip through of any of our curriculum if you're interested in it. Oh. But it has like sentences, and they can check it's like yes or no, read the sentence. The picture, which one of these sentences describes the picture, so it's involving their reading skills. Also has some writing skills here, and you can circle what the word like starts with over here. So it's working on those beginning blends. Obviously it builds up. When we were doing the first book, it was more just based on like the vowels, the short vowel sounds. Now we're starting to work on some basic blending. So this, I believe it was, actually let me see, I have my slip here for you guys. Let me see if it's on there. I'll give you the price. So yeah, it was $6.95. That's what I thought. So if you guys are interested in these kinds of books, they're significantly cheaper than the other books that we've used in the past for phonics. So for him, we will probably stick to these at least for next year. So you got that. And then the next thing we got were math dice. I've been watching some gameology, like people who game school and those types of things on YouTube, and several of the mamas suggested these. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to take these two dice and you're going to roll them. Sorry, that glare. You're going to roll them. Whenever two numbers show up on the top, you're going to multiply those two numbers, and that's your target number. So then you're going to roll these three dice, and once you roll them, you're going to use any combination of like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division to try and get as close to this target number as possible. So this is a really cute little game. I'm hoping my girls who are a little bit old, I have a 8-year-old and a 10-year-old who are, my youngest is between 2nd and 3rd grade, and my 10-year-old is in 4th grade materials. I'm hoping that they can work on this together, and maybe myself as well, that we'll have some fun playing that together and just work on our math facts. So the next thing I got is something that we're going to probably start using this year, but we are definitely going to incorporate into our writing program for next year. If you saw my Osborne video, I'll link that below. I got some books there that we're going to work into our curriculum. We are going to stray away from a like boxed set of writing curriculum. My girls are really, especially my oldest, is really struggling with that. I haven't decided for my 8-year-old. She really likes workbooks, so we might just stick to it for her. But for my 10-year-old, we're going to be really switching it up. And so I bought the Rory Story Cubes. So we got the action set. And if you've not seen these before, you roll these dice and it has all these different little pictures on it, and you go ahead and you basically just make up a story as you go, using all of these pictures. And so we got the action set, we got like the fantasy type set, and you can see they just come in different colors kind of. And then we also got the original set. Now the original set was on back order, so it has not come yet, but because it was part of my initial order, it put me over the top for free shipping. So it'll get here when it gets here, but we'll use those in the meantime. And those were $6.50 a piece. So they have been around like $8.99. I've been watching them on Amazon for quite a while. They've been on my wish list, and then they ended up being $6.50 over on, like I mentioned, on Rainbow Resources. So that was a great pickup for me. Like I said, always like a couple dollars cheaper. And then the last things we got were all some Professor Noggins games. So if you are not familiar with these are really neat games. I had originally got these with the idea I was going to put them in their Easter basket, but if you've seen my Easter basket, I'm not sure which order this will go up. My husband said, that's enough, no more. So I just got them, and we're going to use them for fun for our homeschooling. So there's kind of one that goes with each of my big kids' interests and what they really like. So I got this one for my son, but it also would be for my youngest daughter kind of in a way, but we will all use them. They were already having fun looking at the backs. They can't wait to open them. And it is Life on the Farm. So what happens is there's a dice in here and you roll it, die in here and you roll it. And there are these cards on the back. And these are the easy questions and the hard questions. And it tells you, basically gives you what question to ask. But you can ask the question and then they have the answers on the side. You can play this, so it's really nice to play with like different levels. You can ask the little kids easy questions, the big kids harder questions. If you're on a topic that's a little bit more difficult that like your older kids won't really know the older questions yet, you can ask them all the easy questions. You can play as a family. Mom and dad can get the hard questions. The kids get the easy questions. However you want to do it. It's a lot of fun. We haven't got to play these yet, but I have seen them all over like the game schooling stuff, and they look like a ton of fun. And my girls have already had a blast just reading all the questions off the back. They were asking what they call their puppy, it's their grandfather, stopped last night and they wanted to show him what they got, and they were asking him all the questions and quizzing him. So I know we're going to have a lot of fun with these. So for example, one of the questions, this particular card is on pigs, and it asks like what two colors are a Berkshire pig, which American state raises the most pigs, California, Iowa, Minnesota, or Texas. So those are some of the harder questions. How many litters can a mother pig have in a year? 1, 2, or 3? That was one of the easier questions. So this is all about farm animals. And these were $7.95 each. So I've been pricing them on Amazon. They have not got any cheaper than $9.99, but usually they're like between $9.99 and like $12.99, depending on which game you look for. So I was really happy to pay only $7.95 a piece for those. So the next one is for my daughter, who is 8. She really enjoys learning about the human body. And so we got this one for her. Again, where are your taste buds located? Which sense is more powerful, smell or taste? Obviously, this card on the back is about smell. So we're really eager to play these games. Same thing, there's a die in there. And you just roll and everybody takes a turn and we get to answer the questions. And the very last one I got is for my oldest, who is a big time history buff. She enjoys history and is the history of the United States. So this one is all on World War II, and it's who became president shortly after World War II. The bombing of the Hawaiian harbor brought the United States, the bombing of which Hawaiian harbor brought the United States into World War II, etc. So these are supposed to be a whole lot of fun. We are so excited to use these. They're not necessarily a whole curriculum, but you can use them just if you do like fun schooling on like a Friday fun schooling, or if you want to beef up like a unit study or just for fun. If you guys just have family game night, what's better than playing educational games that the kids enjoy, but they're still learning something from? So those are some of the things that we got this time, and I just wanted to share them with you because I always like seeing what everybody's picking up there. And I will be sure to show you guys what is coming up, because we are going to be doing reviews on the things, our curriculum that we use this year, and then I'm going to start sharing with you guys some of the things that we plan to use for next year. So if you guys can, I would love to hear down in the comments what you guys order from Rainbow Resources, maybe some of the extra things that you guys like to have around your homeschooling, just to help, like I said, like beef up and help you guys really enjoy the school year. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.